Before you begin a game, you need to fill in one piece in the middle window pane with any color. I chose blue. After we paint our starting piece, we will start the first round by rolling 2 dice. Our first rolls are 2 and 1. Next, we want to choose one of them. I chose number 2 and that gives me green and blue paint. As you will color the glass panes, remember that you can only put them on the spots that share a side with already colored paints. As the last step of this round, we will choose a guideline to start earning points. As it's the first round, we will mark the guideline we are using by coloring a little star above it. First requirement of this guideline is that we will have a section with a color red, and that would give us 1 point, but unfortunately we don't have any, so that gives us 0 points. Next requirement is that we will have a pair of 2 colors. In this example it would need to be green and blue that would share a side. We get 2 points from it. Last requirement is that we will have a yellow L shape on our glazier. That will also give us 0 points. And this is the end of the first round. Start the next round, we just roll 2 dice again. This time it gives us 5 and a 1. I will use number 5 and that gives me red and green color. Now I will paint center of the right side section with a green color. That will be a setup for later. And I will paint the center of the top section with a red color, because it shares a side with green. Now we choose a guideline again to score our glass paints. And now we choose another guideline. Starting from the yellow line, we don't have any yellow, so that gives us 0. Red and green gives us 2 because we just got a pair that shares a side, and we have 2 sections that each have 1 piece of blue, so that also gives us 2 points. We roll our dice again. This time it gives us 2 and 4. I will use 2 because it gives me green and blue, and I feel I need it more within my glass paints. We will paint green next to red at the top section, And the blue will start the top piece of the right side. And that gives us a blue shape already. But we will wait with it for now because we also have a green shape. This time we earn 4 points for a green L shape. We do not have a pair of blue and red that shares a side, and we do not have any yellow, so this guideline gives us only 4 points. We roll our dice again. This time we get 3 and 1. I would like to use 3 right now because it gives us red and blue. I will paint red in the center. And I will paint blue on the left side, and that will give us a blue line as a shape for another guideline. And as we just made a blue line, we earn 4 points for that guideline. We have a pair of red and green, so that gives us 2 points, and we don't have any yellow, so that would be a 0. That guideline gives us 6 points for the end of the game. We roll again, we get another 3, and we get a 1. This time I will use 1, that gives us yellow and red. And I will paint yellow on the centerpiece. And red will start as the bottom, and that also gives us the red line. And as we just made the red line, we of course get 4 points from it. We get a pair of blue and yellow, so that gives us 2. And we have 3 sections with a green piece, so that gives us 3. So that gives us 9 points. We roll again. We get a 3 and a 6, and I will use the 6 to get blue and yellow. And I will paint top left section. And with blue, let's say we will finish the top center section. So as the guideline for this round, green gives us 3 sections, so that gives us 3. And we have a pair of red and yellow, so that gives us 2. Blue L shape, that gives us of course 4 points. Let's roll again. This time we get a 5 and a 6. I think this time I will use 5. That gives us green and red color. Sorry, picked the wrong pencil. Yeah, red. I think it would be a good idea to paint top left section with green. That will give us a green square for later. And with red, we will have another pair of red and yellow that share a side. Time to pick another guideline. So as we just made a green square, we get 8 points for that shape. We will also get 4 points for a pair of yellow and red, and we have 5 sections with blue pieces, so that gives us a 5. So in total 17 for that guideline. Let's roll again, this time 6 and 4. I think this time it would be a good idea to grab a 6, so yellow and blue. Now we will paint blue triangle between green and yellow. Hopefully that will help us later. And with yellow we will paint the left side, making a yellow L shape. Now let's choose a guideline for round number 8. So we have red L shape, so that gives us 4 points. We have a yellow and green? No, we do not have it, so that gives us 0. And right now we still have 5 sections with blue inside, so that also gives us 5. So another round. This time our rolls are 2 and 1. And I will choose 1, that gives us red and yellow, because we could use more of those colors in our piece. We will finish the left center section with red, because now the piece in the bottom left will share a side, we will paint it with yellow. As it's around number 9, we do not really have a lot of options. So let's pick guideline with a red square, so that gives us 8 because we have it. We have a lot of pairs of blue and green, so that would be 4 times 2, that would be also 8. We have 4 sections with yellow inside, that gives us 4. So that's 20. And roll this game, that gives us 2 and a 5. This round I will choose number 5, that gives us green and red. And because we don't really have a lot of spaces left or a lot of rounds left, so I will create a green line at the top part. And with red I will paint the last empty section, and that gives us a nice 2 red L shapes that could be scored both if I didn't use that guideline before. We still have a blue square, so that gives us 8 points. We have 1 pair of yellow and green, which gives us 2 points. And we have 6 sections with red inside, which gives us 16 in total. So, 11 rolls. 6 is spinning nicely, inviting me. But this time I will be strong and I will choose number 2, which gives me green and blue. I will paint lower left with blue. And with green I will paint bottom section of the right side. And now for 11th guideline. So because we do not have yellow square, we get 0 points with that rule. With pairs of blue and red we get 6 points because we have 3 pairs. And with green we have another 6 points, that gives us 12 in total. And now for the last roll of the game, we get 1 and a 6. Unfortunately we do not get last green this round, so we won't be able to score twice for green line. But with red and yellow we will be able to get a bit more points. So I will finish top right section with red. And yellow we will put on the bottom center section. So we get 4 points for green line, because we cannot share the piece. 4 pairs of blue and yellow. We will get 6 points, because only 3 of them share a side. We get 7 points for sections with a red side. That gives us a total of 17. Round number 13, we will only score the first guideline we used. So we get 4 points for a yellow L shape. pairs of blue and green will give us 10 points. And sections with red inside will give us 7 points. As we finish the last round, we sum up our points, and I will finish the game with 148 points.